All right, let's dive right in. We need to talk about one of the biggest questions of our time. As these intelligent AI agents start popping up everywhere in our digital world, what kind of world is that actually going to be? We're going to explore this because, and this is the key part, the choices we're making right now about AI's basic infrastructure will literally define our future. The truth is, we're standing at a massive fork in the road. The future of AI isn't just going to happen to us. It's a choice. A choice we have to make between two very, very different paths. So on one side, you've got this vision of a Solarpunk future. Think bright, vibrant world of human-AI teamwork built on a foundation of trust and, well, alignment. And on the other side, a cyberpunk dystopia. Total chaos, a neon-soaked digital Wild West that's all about mistrust, and, honestly, what you could only call digital road rage.
And which path we end up on? It all comes down to one powerful idea. Infrastructure is destiny. You see, the digital roads, the rules, the systems we're building today, they're going to lock in which one of these futures we and our kids are going to live in.
I mean, think about it, right? We didn't just invent cars and then, hope for the best. Of course not. We built a whole ecosystem to manage them safely. Traffic lights, driver's licenses, the whole deal. We have to do the exact same thing for autonomous AI agents. We've got to set up the rules of the road before the traffic gets completely out of hand. So who are these new drivers on our digital highways anyway? Getting to know the different kinds of AI agents out there is absolutely essential to understanding what's at stake here. In that sunny Solarpunk future, we have what we're calling guardian transfer robots. Now, these are the good guys. They're credentialed, they're aligned, and they act kind of like a mix between a trusted postal worker and a traffic cop, making sure that everything from data to money, even UBI flows, moves safely and predictably. But without rules, you get the total opposite. Grand theft robots, or GTRs for short. Yep, these are the unregistered rogue agents running wild. Just imagine one spoofing your credentials to empty your crypto wallet, or another causing a digital pileup of misinformation with automated deepfakes. They're the joyriders and the highway robbers of the internet. And this, right here, just perfectly lays out the choice in front of us. Do we want a system that builds trust with licensed, predictable agents, or are we just going to accept a chaotic free-for-all that completely destroys it? Okay, so if we want a world run by guardians and not GTRs, what do these new rules of the road actually look like? How in the world do we build this thing? Jeff Kroom from IBM Security really hit the nail on the head. Driving is a privilege, and it's governed by this huge infrastructure to keep us all safe. Well, AI agents, acting on their own, need a similar framework, and that means this isn't just a tech problem anymore. It's a societal one. The solution, really, is a stack of systems that work together, a set of pillars that actually mirror what we already rely on in the physical world. We're talking about creating a digital DMV for an agent's identity, secure vaults for their crypto keys, a crystal-clear rulebook with laws that machines can read, automated police to enforce those laws, and even border checkpoints to manage the flow of all this digital traffic. And what's so cool is how intuitive this all becomes when you map it to the world we already know, just like you see here. A driver's license and a VIN number, that becomes a non-human identity credential for an AI. Traffic laws, those become machine-executable policies. And the police and guardrails, well, they become automated systems that hand out sanctions when the rules get broken. Let's zoom in on one of these pillars for a sec, the AGI Gateway Firewall. Think of this as the critical border checkpoint. Before any agent can do anything, this gateway checks its ID, what it's trying to do, and if it has permission. It's basically the bouncer at the door of the digital economy, deciding whether to let an agent in, slow it down if it's acting sketchy, or just quarantine it completely if it's a confirmed GTR. Now, all of this is building towards our final and most important point. This isn't just about managing risk. This is about what kind of legacy we're going to build. Great infrastructure outlives the people who build it. We still benefit from Roman roads and aqueducts today. The generations that came after us built entire highway systems. Well, guess what? It's our turn. We are the ones building Internet 2.0, the foundational layer for all of artificial intelligence. When you get down to it, our responsibility here is huge. It is up to us to choose cooperation instead of chaos, to design these systems for trust, and to build an economy where humans and AI are truly aligned. We're literally extending our civilizational inheritance to our silicon counterparts, and we really only have one shot to get this right.
So, as we wrap up, I'll just leave you with this question to chew on. The roads of the past were our inheritance, for better or for worse. These digital highways that we are paving today for intelligent agents, what are they going to say about us? What roads will be our legacy?